Just had to hit some of that giggle bush.
Yep, I gotta join.
I might hit another Toka giggle bush.
Giggle bush.
Yeah, I heard someone call it that today. I'm like, yeah, I gotta start calling it the giggle bush.
Smoking the giggle bush.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
yeah,
that.
I'm totally using that. Yeah, I can't believe people think that the universe is flat. So, and there's also the theory that it's a sphere, just like everything else. It's spherical.
So if it's flat and spherical, that means it's kind of like a balloon.
So, no, there's like left thinks it's flat, right thinks it's fucking sphere. And if we're sphere, guys are talking about everything being mirrored image. Like the whole galaxy being
I see
mirrored.
what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which I think the universe is just a big timeline. I don't think there's actually fucking I don't fucking know. The universe is too fucked up for me, man. Unless I was exploring it myself.
I'm thinking like everything is matter, but like what is matter got to do with anything else?
Well, that's the whole thing with the dark matter, like.
So there's matter and there's dark matter.
Yeah, and then there's dark energy. So how do dark energy, gravity, and dark matter all play together to make the universe? How does that work?
You can't. I don't know, because you don't know what the purpose of it is, you know?
Exactly, or exactly what it is. There's no way you can gather invisible dark matter or dark energy and say, oh, this is it's atom or it's whatever, Like how do you collect dark energy? How do you collect that space that is keeping everything together? If you took something out of it, if you took a little bit of this dark matter, would everything fall apart? Or dark energy, I mean?
They say that the universe is like perfectly balanced by like a little bit with matter winning over
gravity, right?
Like dark matter or or matter over antimatter, I mean.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, so if there wasn't enough matter, then antimatter would have won and just like cleaned everything out. Big Bang happened. It would have just been a big boom, and that was it.
Right.
But like, because since that it's so close, but matter's winning, the universe is still like together, but it's only like but it's only expanding like ever so fast. If there was too much matter, the universe would explode, and it would just keep going and going and going and going until it's nothingness, just a huge explosion and going until everything's so far apart away from each other,
Yeah. And I think we're measuring time wrong with the universe. There's a miscalculation for sure. Because when we look into space, we're looking back into time, but on Earth we're fucking always moving into the future. You know what I mean? So there's a little bit of a miscalculation, unless the universe is always going in a linear motion, always going forward, and that's why we're always looking back on the Big Bang. It's got to be like sucked somewhere or something. Gravity is taking us somewhere. You know what I mean? Away from the Big Bang.
Well, yeah, time, space, and I don't know. I'm getting high for this shit.
Yeah, I'm getting too high for it. Because now I want to start talking quantum mechanics and fucking.
Oh, let's get into a game and then
Yeah,
we can talk some more.
Yeah, alright, sounds good. We're almost having a podcast on a fucking gaming thing. I joined one. I'm gonna pack another one. I'm getting fucking right giggly tonight.
Nice. They're smoking the Giga Bush.
Playing on Amiens.
Amiens.
And like, why isn't our government putting every dollar that we have into exploration and repopulating, not on, let's say, Mars or anything, but like repopulating even in space on big ships that will carry people through space for generations, you know what I mean? And then you're traveling for generations.
Yeah. Like, who says that we can't build, like, just a giant, massive ship in space that people could live out their lives on, you know?
Yeah,
you
for
wouldn't have
generations.
to,
That's
like,
what I'm getting at. And
yeah.
while you're doing that, this colony of people is discovering the universe as generations go on. Recording what they see, recording the actual quotations time up there, you know?
Yeah. The only like problem I can think of is getting all the materials up there, but once everything's up there, like, you could build anything as massive as you could want, because everything's like weightless, right?
Exactly. Well, to an extent. If you're
yeah.
Yeah.
If it's too big, it might start creating its own gravity.
Exactly. And then you have to worry about asteroids.
Yeah. Like those micrometeorites that we're so afraid of.
Something that is really cool that I never knew, that I found out last night from that show that I was watching. You know Sudbury?
Yeah.
So it is created, you know how it's a big nickel mining place, right?
Yeah.
So this scientist discovered that Sudbury is the outcome of a huge asteroid. So Sudbury is a huge crater that nobody ever realized, because now there's forest and, you know, there's livestock all over. So yeah, Sudbury is a big crater, and so it was, let's say, a 250 kilometer across asteroid or mile, and made of pure nickel. Came down, struck Earth, went 6 kilometers underneath the Earth, made the big city that it is. And so we've been mining an fucking space rock, which is pure nickel. And fuck, where am I going with this?
Yeah, so like.
Oh yeah, okay.
Sudbury's an asteroid impact site.
Yeah, exactly, and it's one of the 2 biggest in the world. Sudbury and a place in Chile.
There's also one in.
Hold on. Yeah, but
there's a big asteroid thing in Quebec, isn't there?
Yeah, there's millions across. Buddy said there's probably about 300 million asteroids, like craters on Earth or on the Moon. One of the two. But
they're just so hard to spot out because of erosion and stuff.
Erosion and our time. This all happened 30 billion years ago. Apparently, when this asteroid,
the late bombardment, I think is what it's called, is the period of like the late bombardment.
Oh, is
what they call it. Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently, when this asteroid struck, its explosion caused so much debris and fucking smoke and not just smoke, but, you know, space particles, ice and shit. So it covered the whole atmosphere. And then so the sun wasn't able to penetrate through our ozone layer, through our atmosphere. So we had another ice age and shit.
Oh yeah.
So that they're thinking that also that asteroid that hit caused one of the 5 major extinctions.
which is really crazy to know that an asteroid that may have hit Canada caused one of the 5 world's greatest, or the planet's, sorry, planet's greatest extinctions. I think, to be honest, we are another one of those extinction fucking things that's gonna happen in the next fucking 12,000.
Yeah, we're gonna be our own extinction, that's for sure.
No, I still don't think. Everybody says that. I still don't think. We're gonna get struck by an asteroid, man. Do you know how many, on this thing that I was watching last night, how many asteroids are circling the Earth and the Moon and shit like that? And then everything that we're drawing from the asteroid belt and shit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, yeah, there's always going to be asteroids. So.
Yeah, but like, so there's this guy that that studies asteroids, and it was the world's leading analyst for asteroids. Anyways, he's watching one that's like 1,500 kilometers across, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so he's keeping an eye. It's not supposed to hit for like another 5 billion years or something, but he's studying it and taking pictures of it and shit. And then he's talking about like one that's 15 miles across. That's pretty close to us, you know. Won't hit for like 10,000 years. But these are drastic ones that would change life as we know. Like there's space. We will not be our undertaking. We will definitely be taken out by astronomical things.
Yeah, we could, but I still think like overpopulation and pollution will eventually kill us before an asteroid kills us.
The whole race, all the animals and everything, because these animals, they're part of our I don't even know how to generalize.
We are losing objective butter.
I always want to refer back to the extinctions, the dinosaurs, the corals, because the 5 major extinctions were the dinosaurs, corals, some like water bug thing, like things that ruled the earth before humans, right? So
Yeah.
I think that
we have lost objective
yeah, okay, the pollution, yes,
we have lost
but
objective
we are creating that pollution that's going to create another ice age for us.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Well, more like a global meltdown, I think. But then everything will eventually cool off again.
Exactly.
Once we stop burning those fuels and stuff.
Yeah. Once.
And then hopefully there's some plant life left that could like filter the CO2 levels, you know. Or at least help with it. I don't know.
I definitely think that. Okay.
We have lost
to me, it's going to be a combination of just. Oh, you got me. A combination of us self-destructing and an astronomical phenomenon. It's probably a race against each other.
Yeah. It's always going to be a tight line with the human race. Like, we're not going to do anything about problems until it's right in our face. And we're going to fight it like Mike Tyson and hope that we win in the end, you know?
Yeah. But we will...
We will survive. We will survive.
That's why we gotta colonize in space, or we won't.
When the time comes and the need is there, people will go into space.
We have taken objective Duff.
Yeah, but like we were talking earlier, they're gonna have the right resources to survive for generations. Or is it going to be too late? Did we leave it too long? To the last minute? Wow. The last fucking 2,000 years that we could, you know?
Yeah.
Frustrated.
I haven't got like any kills. I don't think I've gotten any. Maybe
Buddy, I'm like
2 or
ranting
1.
and getting fucking kills. I'm 6 and 5.
Let's see what I'm at. I'm 3 and 4. I'm not doing too bad either. I haven't died a lot, so that's alright.
So, yeah. And what's really cool is we have found, as early 2000s, we found 3,000 planets that circle another sun, or another star, let's say.
Yeah.
Well, our sun is unique, we'll call it our sun. But, so they found all these gas giants circling these stars. Big gas giants. And they're like, fuck. They could, at that time, they could only read gas giants. How they did that was they measured the wobble of a star, like gravitational pull.
Yeah.
So, what was happening there, how they found them, were they were finding these big wobbles, and then, so they would find one, the planet would be too close to the sun, or the star. It would be molten lava, and that was the only thing that they could read on their telescopes at the time. So they're like, if there's these such big wobbles, there's got to be more than one big planet, or there's got to be galaxies, solar systems that don't have fucking gas giants right next to the sun. There has to be small planets, the inner planets, like what we are. We're inner planets.
Yeah.
So they spent. Go ahead.
Yeah, and they're also measuring like dims in the lights, you know. Finding planets like that nowadays.
I thought it was really cool how.
But that only works if the planet actually crosses the sun. Say they're on like a vertical plane towards us. And it's only full of small planets. We'd never be able to tell there's planets that are there because none of them are passing through it, and none of them are big enough to make the star wobble. So
yeah, correct. So that's why they were finding ones with the biggest wobbles, so they know they would find ones that were 3 times the size of Jupiter. There has to be something closer to Earth.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool how they discovered that shit. And so now, have you heard about like all the other habitable planets that they found?
Oh, there's thousands.
Yeah.
They're finding. Yeah. Ever since they launched that Kepler satellite, I think it was.
The Kepler, the Kepler telescope thing.
We have lost objective Freddy.
Yeah, and it's just taking, like, it's just sitting up there looking at them, measuring all the dims and lights, and like it's calculating in thousands because it's looking at every individual star within like a close distance. Anyway, like all the brightest ones.
And so I know for a fact there's microbials on these planets. There's life, buddy. There's life. What do you need for life? Water and light. And what do these have? Water and light.
Yeah.
So you know that there's microbials on these fucking planets. Fuck, I'm getting my ass whooped.
And,
so,
and if there's life on other planets, it wouldn't be all that much different than life on Earth, because birds are shaped the way they are so that they can fly, and fish are shaped the way they are so that they can swim, you know?
To me,
and mammals are shaped the way we are, so we can do the things we do on land, you know?
Yeah, and to me, it's also where that planet is on their timeline. Are they fucking... Yeah. Have they been extinct 5 times? We don't know. Have they? Is this their first sign of life, or is this their last sign of life? You know what I mean? Like, we don't know where they
like
stand
how
in,
evolved to it. Are they like in a dinosaur age, or are they in like or like a late age like we are in? You know, where there's like very little large animals on Earth.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Exactly. We don't know
we're in a
where they
very late stage in our evolutionary stage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have probably about I'd give it maximum 3 more stages of evolution.
Oh yeah.
Maximum. But yeah, we don't know what these other planets where they're on their evolution timeline, you know?
They could just still be just like, it could only be like water organisms, you know, and there's nothing on land, like not even no plants or trees or nothing, and it's all just underwater habitat.
Right.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Taking the objective! That's first aid point. Thanks for that.
I don't know.
Come on, someone in the window? You're not allowed to be in the window shooting at me.
Getting my ass
We have lost
out
objective Freddy.
I've been trying to take E back.
I don't know where
I'm on E. There we go. Watch out. Oh, it fucker got me.
I'm gonna hit up A and go for Alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the world is obviously worried about all of it.
Grenade out! Look like me!
In my eyes.
Well, I'm sure like alien life would look so much different, but like not all that different.
Dude, I'm
Because
wondering
there's
if...
so much diversity on Earth. Imagine all the diversity in space, you know?
Buddy, I'm thinking that there's shit that our brains can't even comprehend yet.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Because we only know what we've seen, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like my little ant analogy. Like, how far can an ant see?
Yeah.
Is beyond its comprehension. You know,
Yep.
it doesn't know that the Earth is round because it can only see so far. You know.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't recognize a curb if it was standing on a curb. You know, it would just think it was like a massively long endless cliff, because it would look on either way on the curb and it would just see like endlessness, or however far it can see, you know.
Right.
And then that he would think that's the cosmos or something, or it'd be like looking out into the ocean and just seeing nothing else.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the whole thing. They even use that perspective. A boat in the middle of the ocean. All you see is horizons around you.
How would you know that you were like anywhere, you know?
Exactly.
Lost objective Charlie.
And that's what they're saying.
That's how we kind of feel when we're looking out into space. Is like all we see is space. How do we know that we're anywhere, you know?
Yeah. And that's what they're saying about Christopher Columbus. He must have thought he was in a foreign, not, I'm gonna say quotation, planet.
The first sailors probably thought they were like gone, like they were gonna fall off the edge of the earth, or maybe they were already off the edge of the earth and there was only water forever in existence, you know? I don't know.
Imagine just seeing water horizons, just water horizons forever, for anywhere you look for days on end.
All I can think of is I'd feel like I would be in one of those white endless rooms, you know?
Yeah.
From the Matrix or something.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so there's things that we can't even comprehend. We'll never be able to comprehend our universe because we can't see beyond it.
Yeah.
We can't see what it's a part of.
Yep.
Or what the purpose of it is, you know?
Agreed.
It's like an ant can't tell like a fucking curb from anything because it's like so massive. I don't know.
We have taken objective Freddy.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I bet you the universe is just a fucking atom. and we're in a fucking infinity loop of some sort.
Infinity loop? Like,
We have lost objective Edward.
I don't know, I think time is endless because, I don't know, I don't...
It had to begin,
like,
it has to end,
is
man.
time travel possible? I don't know. Like, if time travel is possible, then time could be looped, you know?
I bet you time travel is possible, just not in our galaxy. We have to do in space, like in way space.
Yeah, like deep space.
Yeah.
Fucking naded his ass. Oh, I'm gonna nade that guy too. Where is he?
So,
right in the door?
Dude, question.
Oh,
question. So
shit.
all these galaxies are light. The light hasn't made it to Earth. If we use crazy propulsion systems and propel, what happens when we meet the light?
All we would see is light.
Yeah.
Because, we'd be riding with it. It'd just be one solid color.
So, but
it'd be like being in a white room.
Okay, I have another question. Are you in present time, or are you back in fucking whatever time that galaxy was created?
Time is...
finicky thing.
Time is mainly based on the speed of light, really.
Yeah,
like
no,
a light year, you know?
Yeah, it is. 100% it is.
So if you could travel at the speed of light, you could essentially pause time.
Wow. Yeah, okay. I like that theory.
Yeah. Or something, I don't know.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you would...
You'd be traveling with time, so time would be paused.
Yeah.
I think.
And so, you're right, and that is why you would be able to see that light. Because you've propelled with time to see that light.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, buddy, I'm tripping out here.
Yeah, that's trippy. So if we could pause time, now we figured out how to pause time.
Yeah.
How can we travel forward or backwards in it?
Yes, now we're thinking.
If we could travel faster than the speed of light,
yeah.
Could we get somewhere before something happens? As in, could we travel to the future? Or, but something like,
I think you can only go back in time.
Again, if we can't see it, does anything actually happen there? Is what I'm thinking. Like, because we can't see it yet because the light hasn't gotten here yet. But I've traveled here before time has got here. So, like, you know what I mean? I'm stuck in a little confusing conundrum.
Okay.
I've traveled somewhere before the light from where I left has reached me, so would that mean I could look back and see myself jump to light?
And that's where the multiverses come into play.
We have lost objective Charlie.
But also, so another thing. Wait. Oh yeah, I don't think we can travel forward in time. I do not think we can go forward. I think we can only go back in time.
How do you think we can only go back in time?
Because we're taking all these pictures of shit that happened billions of years ago. You're not taking pictures of shit that happened tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can look at pictures and look back in time, but we can't travel back in time.
Yeah, okay, so, but this goes back to what we were just talking about with, traveling with time.
Light speed?
Yeah, traveling with time. So when you're traveling with time, you're still going to be able to look back in time. You're still going to be looking at this light ahead of you.
Okay, yeah.
We have taken objective.
You'll never. So that's past and future together. Oh fuck, man.
Whoa, that's trip. But like a photograph is exactly the same as traveling at light speed. You're like paused in that light, you know? It's
right.
We have lost objective butter.
So you can, I don't know. And then once you're paused in that moment, you can like, it's there, and then you can kind of look back on it if it's like a picture. I don't know.
Right. But yeah, see, I just can't comprehend how we would see into the future.
I think looking
into the universe.
Okay, here's my theory. I think we can travel to the future, but we can't see the future.
Ooh.
But we can see the past, but we can't travel into the past.
That I like, James. That I'm hanging on to for a minute. Wow.
Yeah, I think about that one for a minute. That's crazy. Whoa.
Huh. That was really well said, buddy. I give you that.
I should have wrote that down.
Oh, we have it on video here.
Nice. I went 17-18. You went 13-21.
Yeah, buddy. I was so I had my hands on my fucking top of my head for a good 5 minutes, like tripping right out. Like my mind got boggled about 3 times there.
Yeah, my mind's boggled too.
But I like that. I like that thought on we can only travel into the future because we can't see it, and we can only look at the past but not travel to the past. But however you said it the first time, yeah, I like that.
Yeah. We can travel into the we can't see the future, but we can travel into it.
Yeah.
But we can't travel into the past, but we can see into the past.
I like that.
I gotta find a better way to write it down, but I'll make it sweet and I'll post it on Facebook or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. And it's possible to travel into the future, because if I travel to a spot before the light from where I left got there, then I could look back and see myself like leaving before I got to where I was going, you know? Right. And
see, and that's why I think the universe is linear. Because the past is, say, left. Let's just say left.
Yeah.
And the future is to the right. Away from the light. I don't know. I don't like light.
I know, but then you gotta think about this one. Like, if you can't see it, is it really there? So if you could travel faster than light, but you can't see where you stopped at, is there anything really there? Like, is there anything even happening?
That's another good point.
Did you actually travel into the future or not? I don't know.
Or did you travel into the past?
I don't know. Like, traveling faster than light, then no light would be able to catch you, so everything around you would be black. It'd be like in a black hole.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. Warping through time and space.
Yeah. You know how they make it look like on Star Trek?
Exactly,
How they
yeah.
go through wormholes and stuff?
Yeah.
Everything would actually be black because no light would be hitting them because they're traveling faster than light, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. They're not going to be seeing any stars fly by or anything like that, so how would they even know where they were going?
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. You can't navigate through fucking dark energy or dark matter.
Well, say you were traveling towards a source of light, you would still be able to see that source of light, wouldn't you not?
Agreed. You would.
So you could pick a direction and just aim for it, and it would be like instantly in your face.
You would probably go through the light. You wouldn't be able to...
You would collide right into it, man.
Yeah,
You would go boom. You would literally break through that light, you know, or something. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like breaking through a sound barrier, breaking through the light barrier.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Fuck. It'd be a big rip. You go from instant whiteness to instant blackness.
Wow. Yep.
That'd be crazy.
Oh yeah.
We are losing objective apples.
Well, yeah, if you were traveling fast and like, I think you'd still see some of the things in front of you coming towards you, but once it's behind, like beside you or behind you, it's just gone. Like you're moving too fast for the light to catch up to you.
The light no longer exists because you've already absorbed the light.
Yeah.
So you probably, I think you're right. You still be able to see it.
You'd still be able to see in front of you.
You just can't see behind.
Yeah.
Again,
exactly. You can't. Oh, tricky. So now traveling at the speed of light, we can see ahead of us, but now we can't see behind us.
So now we're on the other end of the aspect of.
Yeah. So does that mean we can travel into the past and can't travel into the future now?
See, that's why we're in an infinity loop, because we're just stuck in present time.
Yeah, we're stuck in present.
God damn you, Earth!
The enemy controls all objectives.
Yeah, it's so tricky. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, I blew his ass up. I'm gonna fucking
I got 263
that guy.
damage from the nade.
Oh, look at all the bombs I set up here. I'm taking them all out off this roof. Oh, I just got shotgunned from behind.
Yeah, so definitely watch that documentary tonight.
Oh yeah, yeah, I will. Yeah.
I want to learn more about black holes and dark matter and dark energy.
I want to learn a little bit more on light speed.
Yeah, and
because I think there's something to do with light speed and time travel. Like there's got to be a way to figure out time travel with light speed.
That light barrier thing that I fucking mentioned, man. There's something that we have to break the light barrier.
And and then the warp bubble theory. Yeah. You ever hear about that one?
What? I wanted to elaborate a little bit.
So essentially you can pull the space in front of you and pull it closer to you faster than light, you know? So you can actually push light behind you as opposed to like traveling through it. You can actually move it out of the way.
And how are we moving? Like how?
Like gravitational waves.
Okay, I got you.
You know, like, you ever see these pictures of they're looking at, like, certain planets, and then some of the galaxies and stuff look kind of, like, warped?
Yeah.
You know? So if you can, like, if light, then space itself...
And, like, that's another thing about warped galaxies. That's why they also thought the universe was in a sphere, because galaxies tend to bend as well, right? So that they thought it was a part of a curve. You know how our land is curving around the core of the Earth and stuff like
Halfway
that.
there, the enemy.
I'm in your tank with you.
Bravo.
No. Yeah, let's go Bravo. Yeah.
There's a heavy tank
what?
on it. I forgot what I was saying.
Yeah, what? Yeah, what were you saying? Something about Earth?
Fuck, man.
I don't know.
I want to be in space.
Me too. I would totally rock it out. You should watch that show called The Expanse, man. It's really good.
The Expanse?
Yeah, The Expanse.
What's that about? Oh yeah, what was that again? You were telling me about that last week.
Like an intergalactic space war between Earth and Mars. It's kind of like a Cold War, and then there's this alien like parasite or like I don't know what it is, like kind of taking over things, and they're all fighting over it.
How long had humans been colonized on Mars for?
I think this show takes place in like, I don't know, 2300-ish era. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. So we've been on there for 100 or 200 years.
Yeah, and then like asteroids in the asteroid belt have been colonized too, and like some of the moons of like Jupiter and things. So, well, yeah, maybe this show actually specifies.
Sure.
Yeah. Are these bad guys? There are all bad guys in here. You spawned me into a house full of bad guys, man.
Buddy, I had no idea what was
They're
going on.
still coming in. Holy
I know
shit.
they are. I died. It was nuts.
I got two of them while I was in there, and then the third one I saw
We have
killed
lost
me.
I'm gonna
objective
parachute down onto a different.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, I want to go to Delta or Echo.
The enemy controls all
that's where I'm
objectives.
going.
I'm taking the long way.
I'm on the blimp, buddy.
Oh, you're on the blimp? I'm on the ground.
I just jumped off the
Running
nose of the
my
blimp.
ass off.
Ah!
I see ya.
You see me?
Yeah, I saw it. It's like tanks rolling around me. Oh yeah, heavy tank heading towards
Echo?
Delta. It's a enemy heavy tank
Okay, roger that.
heading towards Delta. I spotted him.
I'm taking Echo right now. Could use some help if you die.
I got a horseman taking shots at me. I killed him. I'm just taking his horse now. Oh fuck! I gotta get up there again. Another horse. I killed him too! I just killed two horsemen. I'm gonna take his horse instead. It's closer now.
There's
I'm a
enemies
horseman
on
now.
Echo. I need backup on Echo.
On Echo? Okay, coming to Echo.
I think there's a tank here or something. I'm not sure. Or no, that's probably right back there. Lots of guys here. Oh yeah, there's a tank here.
Oh fuck. Alright, well I'm on a horse. Maybe I can do some damage here. Wait, I'll get off so you can spawn on me before they shoot me.
No,
Or
I'm
they kill
still
Dan
alive.
Anyway. Oh, okay. Well, I got killed by a second horseman, or a third horseman. Like, how many horsemen do they have?
Oh, artillery truck.
Alright, I'm gonna spawn on you. Oh, I should have grabbed my anti-tank shit. Oh, horseman.
Got
Where
one
the
guy.
fuck are they? In the house? Or, oh no, they're all gone now.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's their
artillery
truck.
I don't have anything to fucking throw at it.
Me either. I have to like literally just stand here and hope he doesn't kill me.
Yeah, me too. I'm in the next
Ground
car
troop.
over. I just hope he doesn't see me. Ground trooper, where?
By the artillery truck.
Oh yeah.
He's
okay.
trying to take him.
Okay, where the fuck is he now? There's 3 of them here somewhere. I don't see any anywhere. He's hunting these trailers looking for us now.
Oh, he got me. 99 damage.
Oh, I see him, I see him.
Nice. I'm gonna try and spawn on you.
I'm taking hits. Come on, I'll fucking reload. Thank you.
Yes.
Alright, take him out.
Artillery truck coming back. Holy, we're surrounded, bro.
I know, man, they're everywhere. Ah! I got killed.
We had a good attempt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit Bravo.
Okay. Every target we try to hit, we get overrun at. Let's hit Bravo and we'll get overrun.
What do you think Trump has in store for everybody? Because he's gonna impact the world, not just fucking US.
Fuck. What, Trump? I think he's just gonna do his own little business guy thing until he gets voted out of office, and then he'll be like a nobody again. I don't know.
Yeah?
I don't think he's really making too much of a... Well, like, I haven't heard him really do anything besides talk, you know?
He's only been in power for 5 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
Buddy, we're getting our ass beat on this map.
I know, man. I'm trying really hard too.
I'm 4 and 14.
What am I at? I don't even know.
I'm gonna have to get stone and get the space out of my head.
Yeah, get your head out of the clouds. What universe are you in?
Come back to Earth, Jordan. Earth
yeah, come back to Earth.
We are losing.
Oh, fucking guy in his shotguns.
Oh yeah, I'm getting spawn killed out here. I think I'm just gonna let them finish the game and talk it.
Man, they're all corrupting me too. They're fucking rushing me like Russians. Man, they're all around me again. What the fuck?
We have lost objective apples.
Oh, jeez. Holy.
I'll definitely be watching this video tonight. Listen to what we were talking about.
Yeah, it's gonna be trash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do you want to back out of this one for a quick second, I guess? Or...
yeah, I guess we
yeah.
could. I think I'm gonna get a battle pack anyway, so we might as well.
Totally not our squad.
Oh no, I did horrible, man. I'm gonna turn on my fan. I think it's because of my fan.
I got a battle pack.
Oh, I'm like a sliver away. That's bullshit.
I got a battle pack.
Yeah, I hate how the battle packs aren't random anymore.
I went 10 and 11 is what I finished with. You went 4 and 14.
I gotta come back to Earth. Oh yeah, we're backing out?
Yeah, I backed out.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh well. You can back out still. I'm gonna get a little more hand.
Yeah, me too. Oh, I did back out. What am I talking about? I don't fucking know. I don't even know what... I didn't even try and do a medal or nothing. What the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't even look at my medals yet.
War pigeons.
Off in space.
Yeah, off in space, definitely.
Space and time.
We were trying to figure out how to travel through time.
Hey, we came close. We came close.
We did. We know how to pause time.
Yeah, we know how to pause time, and we know how to travel into we know how to travel into the future.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do this more. We might be the newcomers of the new world.
Yeah.
I want to. Also, what else I want to research is more planets like ours. I can't remember what they're called, but I want another sister Earth. I want to research them and see what all they know, what they've recorded.
Yeah, they say say you travel to a star and then you travel back. They say like by the time you got back here, like you would have probably only aged like a couple of months or the time you've gone, but people back home would have aged like hundreds of years. And that's what I mean, like you
by
traveling
pausing time
near speeds of light, like near the speeds of light, you could travel into the future and like come back and everybody would be old and withered away and it'd be the future on Earth to you, but like because you were traveling so fast and stuff and like
that's trippy.
You've come to a point that wouldn't have happened yet for you if you hadn't have jumped to those speeds, you know?
Yeah.
So you've traveled into the future. That's trippy.
Yeah.
So, but you can't travel into the past, but you can see the past.
Yeah.
You can't see the future, but you can travel into it. Trippy.
That is trippy.
Trippy. Yeah, you can pause time by... Yeah, and we know how to pause time. That's cool.
Yeah.
That'd be so sweet.
That would be. Fuck yeah.
Like, we'd have to be, like, traveling with the source of the light. You know, we'd have to leave at exactly the same time, so that light that we're seeing is always visible in our spectrum. So, like, traveling at the same speed as what the
once you reach the light, you have to
Yeah.
travel back with the like. Wait, what would happen if you traveled back with the light once you met the light? Or are we breaking through the light when we reach it? Is light... Oh... Fuck, I don't know. I'm tripping out. I'm stumbling over thoughts here.
Is light, what would happen if we broke the light barrier?
Yeah. It's black. Like we were talking, it'd be
black.
Maybe that's what maybe that's what a black hole is. Something that broke light.
That broke light?
Yeah, it broke the light barrier. What if that is what a black hole is?
Like an orbit of some sort that broke the light barrier? I don't know.
Or a comet, an asteroid, or something that was in orbit, got propelled out of orbit, fucking went so fast as light or something.
Yeah.
Breaks light, hits a galaxy or a light of some sort, breaks the light barrier, creates this black hole, and that's what we see.
Yeah.
I don't know. Breaking light barriers or something that I could never think. Like, never get beyond.
Yeah, it's hard to think about, like, what, I don't know. Light barriers. Shit. Got a message on my phone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end this podcast, I think. Or not podcast,
Okay.
I call it a podcast, live stream.